perspective shows us what we expect. When we are trapped in a perspective and don't find options for other things, you feel stuck and like you go back and forth. So I had a conversation with somebody who they have a financial advisor and gave the financial advisor a goodly amount of money years ago, 10 years ago. This person got really excited when they're like, this person made this much money for me. And in my heart, what I know is, until you have that money in your hand, that money is a story. It's a good story of having made that money, but that money isn't actually where you can touch it. It's a story of money. It doesn't make the story not true, but it's a story of money. Okay. So we were having a conversation and they've been frustrated with this financial advisor. Well, they lost all this money. The story of this money. They lost all this chunk of money, and I'm going to do something else, but I don't want to have the hassle of finding someone else and doing another thing. And then they will fuss about what this person, this financial advisor, should be doing. And then I say, well, do you know how to trade stuff? I mean, do you know about it? Have you learned about it? Well, no, that's why I have them, so I don't have to learn about it, which is reasonable. So reasonable. All right. So now we revisit this conversation again, because stock market, money comes in and money goes out. And the thought that money only comes to you and then you hold it is what we've been taught. That hoarding it is better than letting it flow around. But it's like breathing in only. It's like only eating and not pooping. There's a cycle of things. All right. So we had a conversation and they're like, well, since I first gave them money, when I look at it now, all there is that they've made is $4,000. Okay. And so I offer this idea. I know of this program, and this person will teach you how to look at the stocks, how to understand it differently. And here's another thing. This person kind of has a bias about, look, we all do this thing. We have a situation, and then what we tend to do is talk to the people in our echo chamber. Talk to the people who believe exactly the same as us. So we're only ever going to get the same answer. I mean, if you're in a hall of mirrors and you're the only one in that hall, you are the only thing you're looking at and hearing from. So when I offer this thing, so look, here's another option. This guy teaches people how to look at it, watch the patterns, and will, like, instead of just thinking, well, that person's not doing it right, you can have an actual understanding, a different understanding than they're just doing it wrong. So I offer that, and they're like, well, how much does it cost? Not, oh, think about, there's another option. How much could you gain if you knew differently? So then also you knew what to ask other people if you didn't want to play in it and you wanted to hand it over. But what if you wanted to play in it a little, right? They can't see what they would gain. $200, I say. And then they say, no, I don't want to spend that. Now this person would drop $200 on a meal with people. This person would drop $200 to go bungee jumping, $200 to have a good long massage, right? But they're not going to invest $200 in something that might be able to give them a totally new perspective about something they feel stuck about. And then when I say, well, okay, they want to tell me all the virtues of this person who has not made them the money they expected. Okay. And then they want, when I say, okay, I understand. And what I hear you say is this person isn't doing what you want. So what I'm offering you is a chance to learn something else. So maybe you could see it differently. And then I mentioned somebody else, so-and-so. See, they have, like, they play with the stocks and they do well, but they have a whole different, they have a different mindset about it. And the response was, well, they just have a different mindset about money. Right. But maybe part of their different mindset, this isn't what I said, because I don't care to argue about it. You said you were unhappy with a thing. I offered another option where you could learn about different options. And then what you do is you come back and try and prove to yourself how staying how you're doing, the way that's frustrating you, is the best way to do. And how talking to your friends who are in the same situation as you and only have this, well, like they might have more information, but they also, it's an echo chamber. Anyway, what's your point, Brad? Here's my point, 7 minutes in. There is no right decision. You make the decision right. Notice when you say, yeah, but if I pay that money, it's a lack of trust in you that you're going to do anything with it. Notice when what you see is only what you will lose. And you won't even let your mind go to what you could gain about anything. Right now I'm talking about stock market and trading stuff and learning different skills, but I'm talking about anything. Like there are people who don't want to learn how to get sturdy and have a different bunch of confidence in themselves and in their life and in their purposefulness because of who they're afraid to lose in their life. They can't even almost try and let them see what they could gain, who they could gain. All they can see are the people that will fall away because that's what society is feeding them to. Because society wants to feed you lack, baby. Because lack makes you easy to control. So all they want to see is what they're going to lose. It's not what they want to see, but it's all they will see. And if they ask the people in their echo chamber, all the people in their echo chamber are going to say is, yeah, but you're going to lose everybody. And that's why those bitches aren't doing anything different either. Sue. And also, if you do lose anybody and that's all you keep thinking about, you keep searching for all the people you've lost, you're missing everybody that's showing up because you're not looking for that. You're looking for everybody you lost. Baby, your perspective, you can be in the same situation and have a different perspective and have a totally different experience of you in your life. Come and play in Sturdy Hall. Come and play in Porch Party. That's the paid portion. Come and play, friends. What have you got to lose? You know.